Welcome to ReneEnergy.com on YouTube, the hub for all things renewable energy and sustainability. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the latest innovations and insights in green energy, including cutting-edge developments like green hydrogen. Whether you're a sustainability veteran or just beginning your journey, we have something for everyone. Join us on this channel to explore inspiring projects for a sustainable tomorrow. We bring you the latest in renewable energy, sustainability, and cutting-edge technologies. And don't forget, for more in-depth information and resources, visit our website and subscribe to our newsletter for the latest updates and exclusive content.
What if I told you that the biggest names in AI, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, are about to spend over $1 trillion in the next 5 years, and they have a massive energy problem that green hydrogen is uniquely positioned to solve? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why green hydrogen isn't just clean energy. It's becoming the secret weapon in the global AI arms race. Welcome back to Rene Energy. Today we're diving deep into something that's flying under most people's radar. How the explosive growth of artificial intelligence is creating the perfect storm for green hydrogen adoption. And trust me, the numbers we're about to share will blow your mind. Let's start with some jaw-dropping facts. In 2024 alone, the 5 major hyperscalers, Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, Google, Meta, and Oracle, increased their capital spending by 48%. That's $231 billion in a single year. But here's where it gets crazy. They're projected to spend another $1 trillion over the next 5 years, primarily on AI infrastructure. We're talking about massive data centers packed with specialized chips that consume enormous amounts of power. Take Microsoft's partnership with OpenAI as an example. They started with a $1 billion commitment, but now they're part of Project Stargate, a $500 billion initiative to build AI infrastructure across the United States. Even though only $50 billion in firm commitments have materialized so far, this represents one of the largest infrastructure projects in human history. Abu Dhabi's G42 contributing $20 billion, SoftBank and OpenAI each pledging around $18 billion. These aren't just big numbers, they're reshaping the global economy. But it's not just about money, it's about brains. And the competition for AI talent is absolutely fierce. The US still leads with about 60% of the world's top AI institutions, but China is closing the gap fast. Get this, Chinese origin researchers went from 29% of top AI talent in 2019 to 47% by 2022. That's an incredible shift in just 3 years. Beijing is throwing money at this problem with aggressive scholarship programs and state-funded labs. Their National AI Industry Investment Fund launched with $8.2 billion specifically targeting AI startups and infrastructure. Meanwhile, Europe has world-class institutions like ETH, Zurich, and Oxford, but they're losing their top graduates to Silicon Valley and increasingly to Canadian hubs like Toronto and Montreal. It's classic brain drain, and it's hampering Europe's ability to compete in the AI race. The result? Fewer European AI startups, less venture capital, and a continental scramble to regulate their way back into relevance. Now here's where things get really interesting. The 3 major regions, the US, Europe, and China, are taking completely different approaches to AI regulation, and these differences have massive implications. Europe passed the landmark EU AI Act in 2024, taking a risk-based approach. They're banning certain unacceptable AI practices and imposing strict requirements on high-risk applications. It's comprehensive, but critics worry it might stifle innovation at exactly the wrong moment. China's approach is totally different. They've aligned AI development with national objectives, social stability, common prosperity, and technological self-sufficiency. With over 626 million CCTV cameras, they're using AI for massive surveillance networks. Their recent regulations on AI recommendation algorithms give the state unprecedented oversight of AI training data. It's not just regulation, it's strategic control of an entire technology sector. The US? They're taking a patchwork approach, intensifying export controls on semiconductors while issuing mostly non-binding AI ethics principles through NIST. It's less coordinated but potentially more flexible. The problem is that multinational corporations now have to operate under 3 completely different frameworks, requiring complex compliance strategies and local data localization measures that add massive costs and complexity. Now here's the kicker that most people miss. All of this AI growth is creating an absolutely massive energy problem. When these AI models train, think GPT-5 and beyond, they require enormous computational power. Data centers typically buy electricity under long-term contracts. But when AI workloads spike during peak training cycles, the grid infrastructure can't keep up. What happens then? They fall back on diesel generators. Massive, emissions-heavy diesel generators that completely undermine any carbon reduction goals these companies have made. This is where green hydrogen becomes a game changer. Here's how it works, and why it's brilliant. Data centers can install on-site electrolyzers to produce hydrogen when renewable energy is abundant. Think midday solar peaks or windy nights. That hydrogen gets stored in tanks and used in fuel cells to supply clean power during grid stress or outages. By embedding hydrogen into their energy mix, AI players can achieve lower carbon footprints, secure energy resilience, and hedge against volatile electricity markets. But it gets even better. As data centers move closer to renewable energy hubs, like the Pacific Northwest or Northern Europe, they can forge direct power purchase agreements with wind and solar farms. When there's excess renewable generation, hydrogen production soaks up the surplus. And here's the really cool part. AI systems themselves can monitor grid frequency, electricity pricing, and weather forecasts to optimize when to produce hydrogen. It's AI optimizing its own clean energy supply. This creates a virtuous cycle where AI's predictive capabilities and hydrogen's storage flexibility work together to drive down costs. The synergy is already showing results. The levelized cost of hydrogen today ranges from $3.50 to $6 per kilogram, but industry targets aim for $1 per kilogram by 2030 to 31. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's achievable through scale, technological innovation, and market expansion. The U.S. Department of Energy's Hydrogen Shot initiative is specifically targeting this $100 per kilogram goal. And with the massive demand from AI infrastructure, we might get there even faster. What's fascinating is how this is creating entirely new career opportunities. Machine learning researchers are suddenly in high demand at energy startups. Chemical engineers who understand electrolyzer design can command premium salaries at AI companies looking to decarbonize. Universities are responding by launching interdisciplinary programs combining AI, data science, and sustainable energy. Companies are establishing green AI labs focused on reducing model training emissions using renewable-powered data centers. The entrepreneurs who can bridge these domains, AI and clean energy, are going to be incredibly valuable as this market explodes. We're talking about researchers skilled in machine learning, working alongside electrochemists, policy experts, and finance professionals. It's the kind of cross-disciplinary collaboration that creates breakthrough innovations and massive market opportunities. So here's what this means for you. Whether you're an investor, an entrepreneur, or just someone trying to understand where the world is heading, the intersection of AI and green hydrogen represents one of the biggest opportunities of our time. Countries and companies that master both AI and hydrogen will hold the keys to future economic growth, energy security, and technological leadership. This isn't just about clean energy or artificial intelligence. It's about the fundamental restructuring of how we power the digital economy. If you want to dive deeper, I've put together a green hydrogen feasibility study template that you can download right now at renewenergy.com. Whether you're an AI startup evaluating clean energy solutions or a consultant assessing hydrogen projects, this template will give you a structured framework to evaluate opportunities. I've also included recommended readings and market analysis reports that will help you understand both the technical and financial aspects of this convergence. What do you think? Are we witnessing the birth of a new energy paradigm, or is this just hype? Drop a comment and let me know which AI leader, the US, China, or Europe, you think will dominate this space and why. The regulatory approaches are so different that we might see completely different innovation pathways emerge from each region. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll break down Green Hydrogen 101, exactly how it's made, why costs are falling, and which industries are adopting it first. We'll dive deep into electrolyzer technology, government incentives from Germany's $9 billion program to Japan's hydrogen strategy, and which sectors are leading the charge toward a hydrogen-powered future. Until then, keep learning, stay curious, and remember, the future belongs to those who can pair computational brilliance with clean energy solutions. The AI race isn't just about who can build the smartest algorithms. It's about who can power them sustainably at scale. And green hydrogen might just be the secret weapon that determines the winners. I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for tuning into the ReneEnergy.com YouTube channel. We trust you found this episode enlightening and motivating. There's a world of innovation and opportunity in sustainable energy, and we're delighted to share this journey with you. Stay in the loop with the latest on renewable energy and sustainability by visiting our website and subscribing to our newsletter. Your support is immensely appreciated, it's truly invaluable to us. Don't miss our next video on new trends in renewable energy. Follow us on social media for the latest updates. Enjoyed the video? Like, subscribe, and share for more green insights. Thanks for watching.